Hello, you beautiful bastards. You're having a fantastic Thursday. Welcome to the David Lincoln Show, and let's just jump into it. Today in the news, we have Joe Biden seems to have ruptured a blood vessel during a recent town hall meeting. Not a good look as his eye fills with blood. Seemingly, Biden can have as many gaffes as he wants, but still seems poised to be the Democrat hopeful for the presidency coming up. We seem to have broken out of that so-called volatility box. If we look at the E-minis, we can see that we've busted through to the upside in somewhat dramatic fashion as of late, and it looks like we are kind of poised to take out the all-time highs as we approach 3,000 once again in the SPX. SPX currently up 47 today as UVXY does touch below $29. Pretty remarkable crush in volatility we have undergoing today. Let's take a look at the term structure, which just looks, well, from my point of view, it looks beautiful. Let's take a look at that term structure out here. I mean, have you ever seen something as beautiful in your life? And it's kind of not that well centered. But look at this. Contango, a 4.35%. You've got spot 1588. You've got the first future over a point away, pretty much a point and a half away from spot. You've got room for those futures to just move lower. There's all this space there for this to even go lower. And a remarkable turn of events as vol really does come crashing in today. And rightfully so. We seem to be just rallying. This is the, I believe, the second or third day of a big rally going on in the markets, and vol just coming crashing in. So I asked myself, what would I rather have for the channel? An exciting YouTube channel where there's always changing positions, drama, all this stuff going on? Or would I rather have a boring, unexciting YouTube channel with not much really going on at all? And I chose to have a boring channel. So what we're going to do is we are putting on with earnest starting today the bullseye position that we've talked about a lot. So this is going to be very boring. We're short call in UVXY now that it's kind of come back to earth. We're going to sell a call at the money. We're going to track it. And this is going to be the boring, boring, boring position that just keeps making money every week. So let's go ahead and track that. Now, I wanted to clear my palette here. So I did take off the put spread that I had on, the calendar that I had on that's done well. I still have some accounting to do. This AIMT calendar is still on, but I refuse to take off a calendar that I bought for 15 cents. What am I going to sell it for nothing to take it off? No thanks. I'm just leaving it on. So we'll have to deal with that, but that's fine. But UVXY, it's time to start that bullseye and leave it on. Stop messing around here. These spreads, they come, they go, it moves against us, it moves for us. Recently, everything's gone our way, but it is time to put on that bullseye position and let it work for us and stop messing around. So, let's take a look, and let me just refresh your memory at what we're talking about with a bullseye position. And let me make the case for that once again in this video. Okay, so people that follow the short vol trade tend to believe that UVXY goes slowly lower over time. If we look at the chart, that kind of backs us up. So chart, let's center it. Let's get the rate. Let's get different time periods up here. All right, so here is a UVXY chart over the last 3 years. Seems to be going straight down. Here's the UVXY chart over the last year. Seems to be going straight down. So the thought is that you short this over a long period of time and it goes lower. Now, if we add into that the decay of an option that is in its last week before expiration, which is the time when options decay the most, then we can kind of magnify our profitability. So we call this the bullseye because we are putting a bullseye right at the strike where we believe UVXY is going to be around, and we sell a call at that strike. Okay? Then, when that call is about to expire, we either, if the call is in the money, we roll it to the next week in the same strike, or if it's out of the money, we just let it expire worthless. Now, a caveat here, of course, if we're using our options best practices, if UVXY is going out right at the strike of that option we're short, then we're probably going to cover the option and perform a roll, even if it's just about to go out worthless. So, for example, if today was expiration, if we were short a 29.5 call, we would probably roll that call, thus close the short we have today and open a new short a week later. But we probably wouldn't do it till the end of the day because there's still some decay to come out in the last couple hours of a day. If we look at the screen right now, the only decision I'm trying to figure out is, do I want to open a position for the rest of this week, i.e. for today and tomorrow, and sell an at-the-money call for, let's say, 65 cents? I could sell the SEP 29.5 call at 65 cents right now. Then we could wait till tomorrow, and either that goes out worthless, or if it's in the money, we roll it to the next week. And my plan is to stick to this bullseye strategy with this account moving forward. We'll see if I'm able to actually be disciplined enough to do that, but the plan is to stick to that bullseye position, and we will track it moving forward, and we will see if it really is profitable. So I wanted to not initiate the position until I had you here with me. So let's go ahead and initiate a position today. And then tomorrow, if the position is in the money, we'll roll it because tomorrow is the last day of the expiration week. And if it's out of the money, we will let it expire worthless, and then we'll sell another call on Monday. So what do you think? Let's. I want to start out with on a positive note. So let's take a look at our screen here. Okay, so I have these options. This is the front week options in UVXY. So the at the money right now, UVXY 29.10. So the at the money is the 29.5 call. So 29.5 call. The market is 67 bid at 69. And as I said, I really would like to start off strong here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually roll us up to the 30 call for the day. And I'm going to sell one of the 30 calls, and it will either go out worthless, and we will initiate a new trade Monday morning, or it will go out in the money, and we will roll it to the next week sometime tomorrow. So let's go ahead. I'm going to offer one of these calls at 50 cents, and that will be the start of our bullseye position, and we'll track it together. What do you guys think? Do you think we should do this? My issue is that you can take the money that's in this account and you can leverage it to have a steeper short delta at times. However, a bigger delta is more risk, and I believe that this could be the best way to consistently make money for this account. So let's do it. Let's illustrate it together. Now, I know that the other side of this coin is that we've moved down a lot in UVXY in the last day or two, right? So if we get a down day, UVXY could go right back up. That's the concern. However, we need to be mechanical about this trade. What does mechanical mean? It means that we set up some rules that we're going to live by, and we stick by them. So the rule is sell the at-the-money call, regardless of where it is, and thus we're not going to take into account we're not going to try to trade it. We're going to try to we're just going to stick by our rules. And like I said, I'm building in a little bit of safety into this by picking the 30 strike instead of the 29.5, just to kind of get the ball rolling on a good note. It's like Murphy's Law that as soon as I sell a call here, it's probably UVXY is probably gonna gap up. But that's okay, because then we can illustrate what we do when it does gap up. So here we go. I'm selling one call for 50 cents, the 30 call, with 1 day to go. And order is in, offer is in, market is 49-cent bid at 50 cents. And we'll see if we get filled here. If not, we may have to go down to 48 cents. 47 bid at 49, so we're out of the market. We did not get filled there, folks. All right, so cancel replace. So we'll go down to, let's see, we'll cancel our order here. All right, now the market is 46 bid at 48. So let's just let's go in and let's get this done. And now the market is 45-cent bid at 47. And we are in a situation where now the at the money is the 29 call even. So let's go down to the 29.5 strike then, and we'll sell one call. So I'm going to go in here and sell one call at 61 cents of the 29.5 strike. Let's see. 60 cents. We'll sell one for 6. All right, so we sold one 29.5 call at 60 cents. And there we go. That's the start of the bullseye position, folks. And so, all right, so here's our rules. If this call is in the money tomorrow, then we will roll it to the next week, same strike. If this call is out of the money, we will let it expire worthless, and we will wait till Monday to sell another call. And there we go, start of the bullseye position. And we're going to stick to this strategy, and we're going to see how things go. We can see the P&L right now, and we'll see where we go from there. Let's see if we can pull up the P&L really quickly here, and we'll see where things go from there. Remember, I do own a calendar spread in AIMT, and that calendar spread cost $150, so this P&L could move down as much as $150 based on that. But beyond that, the P&L is all whatever happens with this one call that we're short moving forward. So there you have it. Short Vol Show live. I'm live right now, but unfortunately you're seeing this quite a little bit later. Just to review that once again, we had a little issue with the live streaming setup. We're trying to get it fixed. Here, let me click the P&L. There we go. There's the P&L. Trying to get it fixed. However, I'm not quite live, but I will upload this as soon as I'm done with it, and you'll get it within a half an hour of being live. So fortunately, that's the best I can do for the moment. I hope you guys did well on this down move in volatility. It's been a long time coming to capitalize finally on a nice down move in vol. And we'll see if we stay in contango here. We could have several great weeks ahead of us at moving forward. To summarize, we did sell one of the 6 September 29.5 calls at 60 cents. And we will, tomorrow on expiration, we will either roll that call out to the next week, or we will let it expire worthless, depending on where UVXY is. And I hope to be able to record myself doing that trade as well. Thanks for watching, and stay tough.